for us in the kitchen. I'm Jeanne Petrucci, registered dietitian nutritionist, and today I'm being joined by Emilia Sochovka.
Hi.
Hi. Emilia has a master's degree in nutrition communication, correct?
Yes.
From Tufts University.
Yes.
And she's also a certified personal trainer and is a dietetic intern. This is your last day, isn't it?
Yes,
oh,
it is.
My goodness. So,
can't believe it.
And if you've noticed a little bit of a resemblance, Emilia is also my daughter. So keeping nutrition education in the family. And today, Emilia is going to be walking you through preparation of a quick chia seed jam that we use personally, in our family a lot with many different berries and fruits. And it's just a great way to add nutrition. It's also very convenient, right?
Yes.
To add nutrition to a lot of different meals. So Emilia is going to show you how to make the chia seed jam, and then also how to kind of build. Are we going to do a yogurt bowl? Is that what
Yes, we're going to do a breakfast bowl.
A breakfast bowl. It could be a snack too, though, right? If you did like a smaller one.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so you want to get started?
Yes.
Perfect.
So we're just going to turn the heat on here.
You have to press on first.
There we go.
There we
Okay.
All right. Getting used to the equipment here in our kitchen.
Okay, so we're going to turn on about medium heat. Well, let's see. So that would be about 5.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So as it starts to heat up, I'll talk you through some of the ingredients for our raspberry chia jam. 4 ingredients only. So
I like that.
Yes, very easy.
Nice.
So here are the frozen raspberries. We chose raspberries because they're very high in soluble fiber, which benefits our digestive health. So we're going to add these. Oh, you can see it's already heating up.
Those raspberries got juicy too. Those are fresh or frozen?
They're frozen.
Oh,
Yeah, which I love because I have,
convenient.
bags of frozen berries in my freezer and can kind of make this chia jam at any time because these are mostly, pantry ingredients that you probably have at any one point. So now we have some maple syrup to add a little more sweetness, kind of balance the tartness of the raspberries.
Could you use another sweetener?
Absolutely. You could use honey, agave. Also, I've done it with no sweetener. That's a good option too if you're trying to cut down on sugar. And here we
just wanted a little more sour, right?
Yes.
That could be fun too.
And that was about 2 tablespoons of maple syrup.
Okay, perfect.
So now we have some lemon juice. This is the juice of half a lemon. So we're going to add that in. Okay.
Great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good sous chef, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now the mixture's starting to bubble a little bit, and what we're going to do, we're just going to kind of watch the raspberries start to melt down. We're going to start to push the raspberries against the side of the sauce pot.
Kind of like what we do with cranberry sauce at Thanksgiving, right?
Yes, exactly.
I bet you could do this with cranberries.
Oh, I think so. That would be really tasty. You can really do it with any juicy fruit. You can also do combinations of fruits. I recently did one with raspberries and blueberries. That was really fantastic.
I'm thinking cherry.
Oh,
Cherries are coming into season.
yeah,
I'm
and
a
you
little
can do
obsessed with them.
frozen cherries too.
Oh, frozen pitted cherries. You just saved me 15 minutes of work. I love it. Great.
So as you can see, I am pressing the raspberries against the side of the sauce pot, and they are cooking down really nicely.
Smells really nice in here already.
Yes, it does.
Good.
So once the mixture becomes gooey and you can't see any more whole raspberries, then we're going to turn the heat off. So it would take a little bit more time, but for the sake of our demo here, we're going to turn it off. And now we're going to add chia seeds. So this is the star of the show really today. This is 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, and we love this ingredient because they have omega-3 fatty acids. The omega-3 in chia seeds is called ALA, and it's just one of the ones that we need. Omega-3s are important because our bodies don't make them, so we need to get them through food.
Yep.
Chia seeds also, in addition to these healthy fats, have a lot of fiber, which is great because it promotes healthy digestion and helps keep us full.
And regularity. Yeah.
Very important.
Yeah.
So we're going to add these chia seeds in.
So I see that you're using dark chia seeds.
Yes.
Could you use the white ones too?
Yes.
Same properties, right?
Exactly, yes.
And
Same properties.
Why might we want to use white ones instead of the black ones in our family?
Probably just because the black ones are a little bit more visible, right? So if you're cooking for kids, maybe you don't want them to see the dark chia seeds.
So Emilia has 2 younger siblings, so we know in our house we have very curious eyes. And so sometimes if we use the black chia seeds, you're like, what is that? But if you used white chia seeds in this jam, it wouldn't look really any different than any other raspberry jam, right?
Yes,
Or it
exactly.
looked like the seed of the raspberry or the strawberry.
That's true.
Yeah.
And you know, because the raspberries themselves have a lot of seeds, you really can't distinguish amongst the seeds.
I just said you have 2 younger siblings. You actually have 3.
I do.
Yeah,
Yes.
I forgot about your older sibling.
But only 2 that
Sorry
care
about
about the color of chia seeds. Okay, so we're just going to let that sit. That would take about 20 minutes. You're going to stir it occasionally, and you'll eventually start to see jam-like texture. And here, I did this one last night so that you guys could see the final product. So you can see. Oh,
wow,
that was shocking.
Floppy. I love it, though. I love it. That's great.
But you can see now it's just like a jam.
Yeah.
Okay, so now if you would,
Actually, you could even use this as a spread.
you could.
Right? So,
Right.
like if you had a slice of toast, and let's say you put
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter, that would be good. I was thinking actually cream cheese. That would be kind of a different combination, right?
That would
or
be
vegan
nice.
cream cheese, and you just spread this on top. Wow.
Yes, we use this
awesome.
just like you would use any other jelly or jam. So PB&J on toast, on rice cakes.
Great.
Just a spoonful by itself is delicious for something sweet after dinner. We
We've
use
been
it that way
mentioning
too.
that.
Okay, so can we swap? And
Yeah,
now
sounds
we're
good.
going to talk through the breakfast bowl itself.
Sure.
Okay, so the base of our breakfast bowl is plain, non-fat Siggi's yogurt. We love Siggi's because it's high in protein and lower in sugar. And we chose a plain version because the chia jam is so flavorful that you really don't need a flavored yogurt in this case. So next we have some milled flaxseed, or ground flaxseed, other brands might call it. We love Manitoba because it has a really mild taste. But flax,
It's also really finely ground, so
yes,
it
it's
just
not
has a wonderful
grain.
texture.
I find some others might be a little bit grainy.
And it's shelf stable as well.
Oh, that's
so you
good to
actually
know.
don't have to keep it in the refrigerator.
Okay,
It's
good to
nice.
know.
Yeah.
So we chose flax seeds to put in the breakfast bowl because they also have omega-3s, the ALA that we were talking about earlier, and they also are a source of protein and more fiber.
Fabulous.
Can you tell that's my favorite nutrient?
It's the new F word, right? Fiber, fiber, fiber.
Okay, so then now this is Bob's Red Mill gluten-free oat bran.
Perfect.
The bran is just part of the whole grain that has a lot of nutrients. So this oat bran has complex carbs, protein, and you guessed it, a little fiber.
Okay, we're just layering it on here.
So both of these ingredients are pretty mild in flavor, so they pair really well when you have an ingredient that's literally bursting with flavor, like the raspberry chia jam.
Did you mention about how many, or did I miss that?
Oh,
About-
thank you for
so
reminding
is
me.
that about
So
a cup?
this is a cup of yogurt
Okay.
for the bowl.
Or would represent like one of the, is it a little bit more than 5 ounces?
It is a little bit more, so
Okay.
that's why I chose this bigger size.
Because you can measure it. Okay.
Yes. You know, because this is really the base of the bowl. We want it to be high in protein to
Yes.
help keep you full.
Okay, great.
So that's why we chose a cup of yogurt. And then for each of these ingredients, the ground flax and the oat bran, that's a tablespoon each.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Great.
And now here we have almonds. They're raw, unsalted, and it's about half an ounce, which is about 12. So I counted that out to make that a little bit easier.
Okay.
And we chose almonds because they, again, have healthy fats, of protein, and a little bit more fiber.
Perfect.
Okay, so now we'll put the bowl together. We're going to start with the yogurt.
Here, we'll put it right in the middle.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Perfect.
Nice and thick.
Yes.
I love Siggi's.
It's super creamy.
Now, if I wanted to sweeten this a little bit, would it be okay to do like a drizzle of maple syrup on top?
Totally, that
Okay.
would do the trick. Or you could also do half a cup of, you know, raspberry Siggi's. That's a wonderful flavor,
Or
and half a
vanilla,
cup of
right?
plain.
Or
Yeah,
vanilla,
exactly.
right.
Vanilla. That would be great.
Because it's
to
still
mix
lower,
that
lower
in.
in sugar than other traditional flavored yogurts,
It
right?
is.
So, okay, great.
It is.
Great.
But yes, the creaminess too, because it's a Greek yogurt.
Okay,
that really
perfect.
lends itself nicely to the breakfast bowl.
Okay.
So now we will add the oat bran.
Oh, you're going for the Instagram worthy picture. So you can't see what Emilia is doing right now, but she's going to actually
yeah.
create lines.
And then I'll show you, don't
yeah,
worry.
okay,
so you
good.
can see the final product.
Good. Oh, look at that flax. It's almost like a flax powder.
It
Which is
is.
nice, right?
It's
Yeah,
sprinkles.
love it.
if you
Sprinkles,
will.
yes. So with our 2 younger children in the house, flax meal is sprinkles. So we just put it out and say, here are the sprinkles for your yogurt bowl, and that's great. It's good for them. Makes it fun, right?
Okay, so now we have our almonds.
Nice. Very pretty.
So you could chop these. You could buy slivered almonds.
Yeah, that would be nice. Or I could use another nut.
Absolutely.
Right?
Well,
So-
I'll get to that. I'll give you some different ideas on how to
Variations?
customize it.
Perfect.
Okay.
That looks great, Em. Delicious.
Thank you. We can definitely share some.
Okay, wonderful.
So now we
Here,
have
let
the
me get
Chia Jam. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
This is about a 1/4 cup of jam.
Oh boy.
So it's immediately going to turn the yogurt hot pink, which is really fun.
unicorn yogurt. We can do and then we can do a little bit of blueberry on the other side. Wow, that's
Oh,
delicious.
yes.
Okay.
So you can put it together in many different ways. One of our colleagues suggested a mason jar, like as a parfait. Wouldn't that be cute? You can kind
Beautiful.
of take that to go.
Sure.
So here's the final product.
Gorgeous.
So let me tell you a little bit about why I love this breakfast bowl and why I chose this recipe. So for one, it's balanced, right? So throughout we've talked about the different nutrients that all the ingredients are contributing to the dish.
Right.
So we have carbohydrates, protein, fat, and fiber. And all of those things are going to create just this balanced meal that's going to satiate you and help keep you full in the morning. So it's a great start to the day. Or as a snack, as you mentioned, if you want to
So
adjust the
If I
portions.
had this, right, adjust the portion. So maybe I do half a cup of yogurt, right, and maybe 2 tablespoons of chia jam, and just a sprinkle of the other things. Right, as a
Exactly.
snack. Yeah, good.
So I also love this because it's really easy, right? So let's say you made the chia jam ahead of time and you have that in your fridge, then you're just kind of throwing stuff together in a bowl in the morning. So
Very
it's really
convenient.
quick. You can
Nice.
also, make it ahead of time for the next few days, which I do
Perfect.
at
Remember,
home.
we're about less stress in the kitchen, not more stress. So yeah, this really fits the bill.
Yes.
Perfect.
And lastly, the main reason why I love this bowl is that it's super customizable. So as we mentioned with the chia jam, you can make that different ways, right? Different juicy fruits like blueberries, cherries, combinations of fruits. I did one with raspberries, blueberries, and lime. That was really fantastic.
Did you use the lime zest or the fruit?
I used the juice.
You did? Okay.
Yes, but
Well,
I think
that's
you
good.
could also add zest, if you have the time to do that.
Sure.
That would be a great addition.
Raspberry lemon would be really delicious.
Yes, with
Yeah.
extra zest.
Okay.
That would be very tasty.
Okay.
And then you can substitute out the other ingredients depending on what you like, what you have. As for the nuts, you could do any different kind of nut, right? I thought pistachios would be really great in this.
How about seeds?
Seeds.
You do seeds, right?
Absolutely. Peanut butter, nut butter, or seed butter. Really any kind of healthy fat is going
sounds
to
good.
make this taste delicious, but also, it's a non-fat yogurt, so we want to make sure we have some of that satiating fat in there.
Good point.
And then as far as the flax and the oat bran, they don't provide too much taste. It's mostly nutrients that they're contributing to the dish. So you could sub wheat germ, wheat bran, or a different seed or a different nut for those.
Perfect.
Thank you for letting me share.
Oh, it's awesome. So thank you so much for being with us today. So we're going to post this video on our Facebook page. So if you have any questions about the recipe, please feel free to ask. And we'll see you next time in the kitchen. Thanks for joining us today.
Great.
Take care.
Thank
Bye.
you.